Square Enix. Hello everybody, it's Captain Thief. I'm going to play a new game this time, and by new game I mean actually fairly old but then remade twice. Interesting. Yeah, in case you're wondering, it's Final Fantasy II. And they gave it its own opening cinematic, so, before, you judge the plot too harshly for being kind of simplistic, well, I mean, this was like the second ever Final Fantasy. Most people judge it harshly on its game mechanics, actually, but I think that's just because they're not super understood. I'm going to stop talking now for a minute. Those are the three main characters we'll play as, by the way, just so you know. The cinematic does raise a lot of good questions, though, about the game's art direction. Okay, so yeah, that's the beginning of Final Fantasy II. Giving it a cinematic it probably should have had, I don't think either the first game or Dawn of Sorrows gave it a proper introduction. It was just, oh no, our town's destroyed, and then it throws you into the opening battle. The opening battle, by the way, you're meant to lose. Not many games do that. In fact, I'm struggling to think of which ones actually do that. Anyway, yeah, I have been playing this a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean not a whole lot. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it, to understand the level up mechanics. It's kind of important. Also, it let me test the recording software. So yeah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get right on into it. From here on, it's going to look more or less like a RPG Maker game, but I'd say a high quality RPG Maker game. We're going to leave everybody the same. These will be our three main characters. We won't see this guy for a long time. Spoiler alert. I'm used to Circle actually being confirmed, so you know what? Good on you, localization team. A long-lived peace. We probably only need to really see this opening cinematic, and yet, that opening cinematic did a bit more. Is that an end? Yeah, this is basically about the kind of quality of a cinematic I was expecting. I'm not harping on the game. The Emperor of Palamecia has called forth monsters from the underworld and has begun his campaign for world conquest. So yeah, Empire being bad guys, it's very stock, but this is actually the first Final Fantasy to have an evil empire. A rebel army arose in the Kingdom of Fynn to thwart the Emperor's plans. But then it got attacked by, well, those aren't Dark Knights, but the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Alright, bye. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. Or, I'm gonna say Altair. Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, we ran away from town. And we're thrown into a freaking battle against 4 Black Knights. Time to watch how effective we'll be. Wow, there goes Leon. See you in Resident Evil 4. Oh, there goes Furion. Thanks for ramming with Leon. And Maria didn't even get a hit in. You have the option to try and run away. You're not going to, though. It's just not going to work. The party was defeated. Okay. I wish I didn't have to, like, skip half that cinematic or whatever. Future Captain Thief, edit that part in. Okay, so yes, all is not lost so far. Why am I kind of interested in playing this game of all of them? I mean, I do have more favorite Final Fantasies. Going to be honest, 2 is not one of my top 3. Well, I think it's because, you know, I owned Dawn of Sorrow? No, that's Castlevania. I can't remember. Will he live, Hilda? And he will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. So this is like the second Princess Hilda will know, because, you know, Legend of Zelda, man. Link between worlds. Yeah. We found him like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought him here, I feared it was already too late. You know, I'd like it if in the plot, Furion actually is able to get super duper superhero strong because of this revival. Whether it be that he holds a relic that saved his life, and that relic is ultra powerful, or something like that. It could even be a Full Metal Alchemist-like plot where just being close to death gave him some sort of enlightenment that allows him to increase his skill beyond normal means. Just saying. There's no real reason why 4 kids from a destroyed town should be the awesome superheroes. Just thinking. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. The sigil that we're currently standing on, by the way. It's not something we take with us, of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empires are allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Nods. Oh, yeah, don't forget to look one more time. Just to make sure he's still there. And I am. Okay, so as I was saying, the art direction in that opening cinematic, Furion was not wearing like all these head garments and stuff that he currently is. He looks a lot like Bandit Keith to me right now, actually. Where to get those? Where am I? Leon, Maria, Guy, where are you? And you can't say that the head garments and stuff he's wearing is the legendary relic that I was talking about just a second ago that would make him super powerful, because he was wearing them in that first fight. Furion, you're alive. I thought you'd... I'm fine, Maria. You alright too, Guy? But wait, where's Leon? Princess of Finn save us, but Leon not here. And that's all we know. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. We only just nearly died or something, and I'm sure he's okay. So, time for a little bit of plot exposition. Don't worry, we'll begin the gameplay soon. Soon enough. So, you've regained your strength? Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. By the way, this is a PSP version. I think it's a little bit better than the PlayStation 1 version. And, you know, I might get some flames for saying this, but it's definitely better than the NES version. There, I said it. This one, although it's not straightforward, is still way more straightforward than that, and it's also a lot easier to level. It's needed for this game, believe me. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. Our homes that burned down? But we have no homes, not anymore. The Imperials attacked, and our parents. I am truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose, remember it well. Oh, crap, guys. Anyone who's been playing Final Fantasy XIV, the first part, not like the expansions, recognizes that. Wild Rose and everything. So, Yeah, this is a mechanic. We learn words, we can use words. The wild rose is the insignia of the kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffer even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. But Finn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of assistance. Okay, so, we're going to get a whole bunch of words that we can use to ask people about things and learn new terms and accept new quests, I think. I mean, it's not like there's a lot of side quests in this game that I know of. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely intertwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step toward realizing your fate. Queen says Finn's way too dangerous. Her right-hand man says, yeah, go ahead and do it, kids. Haha, you've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Alright. Cool. So, these guys don't have actually a lot to say. This is the Relvarm's war room. The port of Palum lies not far to the east, but a lake separates us. You won't be able to get there without canoe. We'll get a canoe eventually. We'll get a canoe eventually. Now, if you go back to where I was revived, for some reason there's 10 men there. Each one will tell you a different thing about battle mechanics, armor, and all that. I know all that. And as much as I wouldn't mind going over stuff, I don't know, it would take forever. I'll explain it as I go. King of Finn, an arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. Doesn't even give you the option to ask him about Wildrose. His Majesty was sorely wounded in the... sorely wounded in the flight from Finn. He's been resting here for some time now, yeah. And if there's ever two guards, they say exactly the same thing. Always. And forever. Okay, now, one little known fact about this game is that it's actually technically a Pokemon game. You don't catch any Pokemon. And the only criteria I'm using to base it off of being a Pokemon game is that in your starting house, you have a single potion in your computer. And here it is. I'm sorry, I had to. I thought it was hilarious. Alright, so we start with actually really low stats. And you may notice that we don't have level ups, or we don't have levels, we don't have EXP. We have something completely different. Completely different. And that is our stats level up on their own, individually, in battle. Okay, so first thing, I guess, we start with a decent amount, 400 gil. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. This is the sanctuary place. Somebody dies, just talk to the statue. Revive for free. Here's magic. We actually kind of do want to learn magic right off the bat. We're going to buy 3. Wow, okay. Up is all of them. Right is just some of them. Everybody needs to learn Cure. It's a requirement. And why is that? Because Cure is just so useful. Why don't you just learn every spell ever? Because you can only learn 16 spells. I want to say, that's kind of a creative restraint, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Makes me feel like I need to specialize in magic too much. Now, you may have noticed that when we were learning magic that it has levels. Yeah, we level it up by using it too. But it's not like, there's Cure 1 and Cure 2 to each level up individually. We also have stats. Where is it? Where are you? Is there no... There's got to be a magic stat. I know there is. Toggle X. There we go. Strength, stamina, spirit, agility, intelligence, magic. Yeah, level up spirit, you'll get stronger white magic, period. But yeah, just level up your cure spell. It's better. Okay. We got 100 gold left. Right now is actually the time, or a pretty good time, I gotta say, to make your choices on what your characters want to be. And right now, I don't know. I don't like the idea of the default game's idea for Maria. She stands in the back, she never gets hit, so her HP never levels up. She never gets hit, so she never dodges, so her evasion never levels up. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to put her in the front. Second, I'm not a huge fan of bows. Wave radio. Oh, I'm not a huge fan of bows. What are you talking about? Look at that. Look how weak the bow is. I didn't notice that until just now, but removing her bow increases her attack so much. So much. Yeah, we're not doing that. I want, gosh. I want Maria to be my javelin user. I want Guy to be my axe user, and I want Furion to be my sword user. Sword is just his thing. Guy's thing is axes, and Maria's thing is bows. It doesn't actually matter until the very end of the game, though, so yeah. Alright, cool. We had just enough money to do that thing we were talking about. Okay, so one-handed javelin. We need to buy something else. We need to buy something much more else. Tabul, what could you want with me? I'm just an old man. Yeah, the geezer act is just a cover. My name's Tobul, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Well, yeah. It's not like when the Imperial Army invades, they're just gonna kill everybody or anything. What are you talking about? That's crazy. Second thing, what we really want... Oh, wait, we got... Okay, I want 2 more bucklers. You gotta have bucklers. This is something I've been talking about. This game is not actually very straightforward. You want to get bucklers. Especially early in the game, because bucklers increase your evasion by quite a bit. Okay, something is up here. Something is very up. Let's go back into town. And then I'll save and then I'll reboot. Okay, back from rebooting the game. I don't know what was with that. I don't know why the screen's tearing a little bit either. Oh well, maybe I shouldn't be pointing that out. So anyway, let's just go out and fight a few things. The woods are a little more dangerous than the plains, but, you know, it's not kill you in one hit. That's actually, you know, I actually started playing this game, and by this game I mean, gosh. Dawn of Souls, that's what it's called, not Dawn of Sorrows, jeez. So I actually started playing Dawn of Souls on a PS1, and I got, I want to say, a little bit into the game before just going a little off the beaten path got me killed. And it was after I'd grinded a whole bunch, and I was kind of angry about it, so I decided to, yeah. So we're not going to grind stats, that's going to be a main thing. I don't want to grind stats. You know, what you normally do is that you attack yourselves. You attack yourself, you lose HP, and that lets you get your HP quicker. Quilted quicker picker-upper. But I'm only going to do that a little bit with Maria at the start because her HP is that low. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Guy's going to get an HP up for sure. The lower your HP, the more HP you lose in battle, the better your chances of getting a stat up, but it's not guaranteed. It's never guaranteed. Why would it be guaranteed? Alright, 36 skill, sword level increase, shield level increase, spear, axe, Guy's stamina increase. It better have. But it still didn't increase his HP. But hey, stamina's good too. Stamina's not defense, but stamina is... What is stamina? Baby, don't hurt me. We could go to the end, but let's not. In fact, we're going to actually get into another battle. I want to level up Maria's cure spell, because I'm imagining her being my paladin. And paladins have good heal skills, so yeah, there we go. She's going to have a shield too to go with it. I could level up cure a little bit by doing this, but you don't get any MP increases by doing it outside battles. So that's why I'm doing it inside of battle. And I'm also probably going to try not grind beyond reason. Maria, please be quicker than Guy. I want you to actually get the cure spell off. Cool. There we go. Alright, so that levels cure a little bit faster than normal. 41 gil, stamina increased. Yeah, alright, that's good confirmation. Poison, I was poisoned, I still got my stamina increase. I don't know why. Okay. So, let's see. What am I doing? I'm literally just out there getting money. It wasn't even for stat ups yet, it was just for money. I want to be able to buy 2 bucklers. Those are super important. And we really want, you know, the best bucklers we can have at all times. So, let's see. With a buckler, we're going to have a little bit of an attack decrease because you're not wielding your one-handed weapon with 2 hands. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. I'm also going to do something a little crazier. And that is, if somebody's wearing, like, really heavy armor, I think the leather armor is a little heavier. we want to take it off because we want to boost their evasion as high as we can. You can't level evasion unless you evade. You can't level magic unless you magic. So, you know, we want to do the things that we want to level up. And I'm really digging this game because, you know, I'm trying to learn artwork. And it's really coming to me that you gotta do the things you want to increase. So, you know, you can't be good at trying to draw landscapes unless you actually just sit down and draw some landscapes. Okay, so I'd say we got a pretty good start on us. Let's just go ahead and start heading toward Finn. Now, unfortunately, this is the game's way of being a kind of a jerk about it. Oh, wait, we need to attack Maria. Maria needs to get hit. Okay, that works. Thank you, Leg Eater. Thank you again, Leg Eater. I think that'll do. Well, she should get an HP up from that. It won't be even a very big HP up because her stamina's pretty low. Now, you may notice that sometimes I do like 2 hits, 1 hit, 3 hits. And that was something that kind of confused me too because I thought, okay, I guess I just got lucky and I attacked 5 times. But the thing is, you're actually always attacking that number of times. Let me go into that, sorry. Actually, I can't really tell you why. I thought I had it figured out, but I guess I don't. But, basically, if you're... I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think if your sword level, or your javelin level, or your axe level is 2, you will hit 2 times. If it's level 3, you'll hit 3 times. The reason why you're hitting 2 times, though, when you're supposed to be hitting 3, is that your accuracy sucks. My accuracy is only 71%, so you're going to miss one of those hits. And that's why it's important to keep your levels leveled up, or your weapons leveled up. We're about to hit our next town, but if I remember right, there's nothing really that important there. There might be a new sword. The reason why for having different weapon types on ya, and that's kind of why I didn't just make everybody sword or whatever, or javelin or whatever's the strongest, is because occasionally you'll get a weapon upgrade. Like, you'll go into a town and they'll have a silver broadsword, but they won't have a silver javelin or something. So only one of your team members will get stronger. Okay, so let's see. Here's something I want to point out. So the way the end charges is based off of how much HP you have, or how much HP you need. It's always going to be actually, I think it's being easy on me right now. But she was charging me 6 gil. Let's see what she's charging now. 3 gil. So yeah, cure yourself, save some money. I don't think this town has a magic shop, and I kind of want one. I'm not sure who's going to be my magic users, but it's going to be helpful. We need magic. We can't just be physical all the time, especially when we get to the first mines that have slimes in them. Okay, so let me go ahead and save here. Not because I'm calling it an ep or anything, just cause. Because actually here is where I died all those years ago when I gave up. And I leveled up my HP like the hundreds, because you can actually level up pretty quickly if you grind a bit. I don't want to grind though. The thing is, this is actually supposed to be an espionage mission, a solid snake mission, if you will. You're not supposed to be trying to get into battles. You're supposed to actually be trying to sneak into Finn. 18 gil, hooray. If you go off the path here, and I don't know where the barrier is, but at some point the forest separates from low level to really, really high level. Very, very fast. And you will die. You will die about as quickly as you died to those dark knights at the start. So, you know, just try to hug the wall and get to Finn. Now, what's kind of annoying though is that the game still isn't being straightforward about this. We don't know where Finn is. I know where Finn is because I played this before, but yeah, it's right here. There's Finn. We didn't know that though. There's no button to hit for map yet. We're about to get it, but we don't have it yet. Okay, you know what? Let's hit Maria. And hope that nobody else strikes her. Well, way to go there, Furion. Way to go. Way to go. I'm proud of you, buddy. I'm super proud of you. And Phoenix Downs costs 500 gil, so guess what we're not doing? See, this is why I actually kind of make it a point of leveling. Yeah, when we win, we leave the dead behind. Okay, I'm not going to Finn without Maria, as she's still down. This isn't one of those games where everybody who's out of battle has 1 HP. You know, my HP leveled up quite a bit. Maria's just didn't. She's downed. Okay, maybe our characters are super strong because they're chosen by fate or something. I don't know. Guy's axe and shield leveled up. That's good. It's really good. You want your weapons leveling. Though there is a cap. Wow, I didn't know they look like ghosts when they were like that. That's actually really creepy. What was I doing? Stats. Okay, there is kind of a cap though. You might have noticed that your weapon just seems to stop leveling at points. There's a good reason for that. It doesn't want you getting your levels to max level at the start of the game. Even though that won't make too much of a difference without having good weaponry. 8 gil. Wow. I'm killing them for gil mostly. There's no point letting stats go to waste. Keeping your guys even is kind of a nice thing because you don't want to, at some point, maybe try and train Maria's HP like I was and get them killed. Okay, we're almost there. Sword and shield, good. Alright. Level up Maria. Or not level up Maria. Raise Maria. It was up north, wasn't it? No. Wait. I didn't see what was in here. You may be tempted to just go ahead and get the armor, but you don't want to do that. There's no defense leveling in this game, but there is evasion leveling. Okay, so I think this is actually the first or second time I've ever revived somebody. As you pray, a warm light suddenly envelops you, and a voice overflowing with compassion rings in your ears. Soul that wanders in death, return now from that distant land where sorrow and darkness hold sway. So maybe we're just chosen by fate or something. I mean, why else would the fates actually be conspiring to raise us or whatever, huh? Exactly. Welcome back, Maria. Also, if we find a dead Leon, maybe we can just, bring him here. Just a thought. So let's go ahead and level up her cure some more. Watch as it fills up. It's nice. Okay, we got enough MP that I don't really want to rest in or anything. We'll just continue. We'll just continue. This is an item store. Potions, eye potions, eye drops, and antidotes. Cross, remove curse, cures amnesia. A mallet, just smack me in the head with a hammer and I'll remember. Maiden's kiss, cure stone, and then here's the Phoenix down. 500, I remembered correctly. Ether, cottage, elixir. Yeah, that's not happening. I'd like to know why stores have all this important, expensive stuff. Okay. There's something else I should probably point out, and that is running away from battles doesn't get you anything. Any stat ups you quote-unquote earned. Ooh, my agility leveled? That's really good. That's really, really good. Let me see that. Let me have a look at that. Agility toggle. There we go. Yeah, the higher your agility, the higher your evasion. The higher your evasion, just the better things go for you. In general. It's very rare to level your evasion though, but you really want your evasion leveled. I'm not sure. I think agility actually on its own just affects your evasion percentage, but you want your evasion leveled. And again, this is a Captain Thief theory that he read by, researching this game quite a bit. A lot of help from GameFAQs, particularly from a user named Silktail. But if your evasion is level 3 and an enemy has level 4 sword, they will strike you 4 times, but your evasion only knows how to evade 3 times. So no matter what, you're going to get hit that last time. It's like a guaranteed hit or something like that. I think that's what that means. So yeah, okay, we got all 3 of our members. It's just as we've heard, the city is crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Let's make this interesting. Let's see. Save. I need to point something out. I want to point out how broken I am. How broken I am, not my characters. Rebel cars! Okay, we're facing a captain, and, wow, just look at that. Just look at that. You are not meant to fight these guys. You're just not. I defeated the party. Way to go, Captain. Load game. Make ample use of saving. Also, gee, you know, this is really hard. You gotta dodge these guys and be all sneaky. No, you can literally just walk right up to them and they won't care. Just don't talk to them. Oh, right. The cities are crawling with monsters. They could have come up with a better reason than the Emperor brought in monsters. You know, it could just be that turmoil allows monsters to act with impunity or something. So we don't want to talk to him. All the important buildings are sealed off, which is just as well because, you know, there's no store NPCs here anyway. Also, I got the running boots. I don't have to walk everywhere. I'd love that. No weapons. Okay. Again, though, I gotta say this game is not very straightforward because you have to find a secret place in here, and it's not very easy to figure out how. Okay, so we can't go to that shrine. Good thing I went all the way back to get Maria cured. Yeah, I'll fight the hornets. Maria, if you're weak enough, could you hit yourself in level? Yeah. No! I'm gonna stop doing that. I just wanted her HP leveled, okay? That's all. But will it let me do that? No. Because my weapon's leveled too quickly. Alright. I'm not going back to, Finn. No, we're in Finn. I'm not going back to Altair. Why do you call it Altair, Captain? It's Altair. Didn't Assassin's Creed teach you anything? It did. It sure did. I wish this bed did something. There is a life spell. But it's so far away, guys. It's so far away. And we only really want 1 or 2 people to know it. Because 16 spell max or whatever. Oh. We have enough MP between Guy and me that this will be okay. So, you may have noticed that sometimes our HP just levels up just because no reason, even though we never got hit. And that's because this game, although it's doing you a kindness, is actually making the game a little more confusing. Because every 10 levels that you're alive, you get an HP increase. Automatically, it's really nice. And there it is. And there it is. Maria should be getting one too, but no. I was being stupid. I tried to get HP increases. Because I failed at that, I don't get any. Not even the ones that were guaranteed to me. So here's the pub. You had to know that you had to go just a little bit out of town, but not all the way. As usual, these guys will kill you in one hit, so don't talk to them. You know, you can try and pretend you're being sneaky or whatever, but you're not. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. These Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. There's no key item to learn, so there's no point. Aha, you're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door on this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I going to do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Alright, see you later, bartender guy. Cool. Wounded soldier, you say, but it's actually a very important person. Hang on. If there's one thing I've learned from Assassin's Creed, and I haven't really been playing that at all, it's that you want to loot everything before continuing on the mission. Soldier, are you going to turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. Wild, oh, and Maria's alive. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I'm a Prince of Kashuan. Prince Scott, we were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. He's wounded, though. Maybe we should give him some of those potions we pilfered. I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must go tell my brother Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Finn Finn fell so quickly is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. Hang on. If somebody says the words Count Borgen, that means I get a free seltzer. That's not a phrase that's going to be uttered very often. I'm just making that up. Alright. Well, if he's a general, then that should have been pretty obvious, I guess. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. Shakes head. No, don't deliver that last message. The confessions of a dying man, they would only bring her pain. My brother Leon, have you heard of him? No. Why have I heard of a commoner? I'm sorry I have not. I wish I could be of more help. No, just get back in bed. We'll potion you up. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest, just for a little while. This is how people die. You obtained Scott's ring, which for some reason lets you see the world map. Oh wait, it will literally tell you that. Maybe. Okay, now I am the sick guy. Oh wait, I do have a dead person. You know, let's just take Scott to the sanctuary. Maybe that would do the trick. No, we can't. That's just not allowed. Not allowed. Okay, and again, don't talk to anybody. They're all captains. Not as captain-y as me, though. That'd be kind of weird if I named my first character Furion, and if I named him Captain instead. It'd be a captain versus captain battle. I don't think you're ever actually able to kill captains, because by the time you're strong enough, I think for plot reasons, they get replaced by a different enemy or something. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to take... you know what? I want to point things out. I love pointing things out. We're going to do this. We're going to go not much further out of our way. Really not that much further. Come on. It's just some 3 Hornets, guys. I'm not actually to the hard part yet. Guy's HP is leveling fast, but his stem is very high. He's meant to be your melee fighter. Okay. So, we just go up here. We're still in the same bunch of trees. And we get the same bunch of Hornets. Was I wrong? No. It must not be a matter of up. It must be a matter of left or right. That's gotta be the case. I'm not healing Furion because I want his HP to level. And it depends on how low your HP gets, I believe. Also, I think if you have a status element, you can't get... No, never mind. Agility and stamina increased. Okay, so since Maria's down, our second heal in command will be Furion. I should have done that in battle, but whatever. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm actually getting stats I want to hang on to, and yet, okay, you know what? Let's go and save. Let's save again, and then we'll just save scum our way back if we're in too deep. Right? Right. Okay. So if we're all the way out here, still the same bundle of trees, bad things happen. Bad things like Hornets. Goodness. I could make this a little more entertaining. Okay, well, let's just go all the way left then. That's gotta be the case, right? I died here, guys. I died here, and that made me quit the game forever. Okay, it must just be something I'm not familiar with. Okay, we'll head back to Altair now then. 2 hits because 1 or 2 hits missed. Good. All right, Maria. I wish you were up. I really wish you were up. Do I have... No, I don't have the world map until I show it to Hilda. Okay. Let's get back to that sanctuary. I think every single hornet in the game is as strong as another hornet. There's literally no difference. So it's not like we're fighting some easier hornets just because we're not in the woods. It did change the aesthetic a little bit. I'm fairly certain it's this patch of trees that gets me killed. Let's raise Maria first because, you know, if we're going to die, we're all going to die together. Also, you get a very rare bridge encounter. Cool. Thanks. Yay. Ah. Okay, so... Right, we don't care about... Well, oh, wait, we do definitely care about weapons, but not the weapons that they have. There we go. Maria, you gotta stop dying like this, especially since we did an autopsy and found out that the wounds were self-inflicted. Maria, kill count number 2. Welcome back. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal her again. Once her cure hits level 2, it becomes cure 2, I think, or at least cure level 2. And it starts costing 2 MP, which I think sucks. I wish there was a way to make it so that, oh, you only need a little bit of HP? Okay, we'll use cure 1. But then you wouldn't get to see how cool it looks. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Maria, I need your HP to level up. Good. That should do it. Again, I'm not going to grind a whole bunch. It's just I want Maria to be about on par with Furion and Guy. Furion at least. Guy is actually going to be very high up there very quick. Maria's spirit leveled up. HP increased. Stamina increased. Good. That's how to look at her. Yeah. Good stuff. Level 2 cure. Didn't really get a whole lot of fanfare for it though. Why did I cure Furion? I don't know why I do the things I do. Let's go and save, and let's go face those really tough guys that are just a little bit out of the way. So I was at about this point in the game. Actually, I think I likely might have had Minwu at this point. I remember him being in my party. And here's what I did. I want to save those stat ups, even though they're guaranteed stat ups. There was also a lot of gil I got too, so we're saving that. Okay, we're going to just keep going left. Every battle we win, we'll save. Until we get to the point where that's scary as heck. Look at Guy's HP. It just leveled up monstrously. Come on. Yay. Also, you can't level up MP unless... Okay, here we go. This is probably the dumbest place to save, because I'm going to have to save scum my way out. Well, whatever. There's no way they nerfed this. Or maybe they did. Yay! It still counts as a battle, though, so I got 1/10 of a guaranteed stat increase. Goodness. Okay, this doesn't work unless I actually show you the really tough enemies that are just out there. They're out there. They're not very far away. I think it's actually about going down. Fairly certain. Okay, so we'll go here, and then we'll save. Yes, I want to save. I got over 1,000 gil. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so down here is where things turn to Crazytown, right? No. Okay. What was I thinking then? What was I remembering? It was a very traumatic experience, okay? I had just grinded a whole bunch, and I decided not to save because, you know, dumb. And, it must be over here. I'm getting HP level ups, I'm happy about that. But my attack's starting to get strong enough that I can't really grind on myself anymore. Yet. Agility. That's always a good. I really like agility. I will always save agility gains. I don't know exactly how you get those, especially since Guy didn't really do anything. But goodness, agility is so important. Okay. Agility determines your turn order and your dodge chance. It's just so important. So we're a little bit here out of the way. And we face the same enemies we've been facing. So, I'll see what the problem is then, Captain. Yeah, you better escape. Also, I should be leveling up my MP. Up here? This is about as far away from the path you can get without... There we go! These effers! No, we're not going to win here. We can't even run away. So I'm not going to try. Let's just go ahead and die. Yeah. Just a little bit out of the way, guys. And... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, that this ogre is actually not that terrifying. I mean, granted, I would like Guy to be around for this, but, yeah. It's just, you go a little bit out of the way, and it's like instant Terror Town. A terror mission on XCOM. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, for the turtle, we'd want magic, and we don't have any, and we could have some, but we don't. Okay. Time to reload. I feel vindicated now. As vindicated as I did with Mega Man 9? Yeah, actually. I didn't lose too much about what I was doing. Let's try and actually use some MP in battle to level that up. We're not going to cast things ourselves, though. Okay. Yeah, good job. Good job. Let's cast Cure on everybody. Cast Cure on everybody. Cast Cure on everybody. Because it doesn't count as MP used if it's outside of battle. I think it's a kind of a silly rule, but, you know, I'm not the boss here, so yeah. And now Maria will have 1 MP left. Now she can't cast Cure at all, which is weird to me. Like... Well, let me put it this way. Guys, if you're a college-educated accountant, does that mean you can't do bookkeeping work at the end of the day if you have just a little bit of stamina left? No? Okay, let's say that you are a world-class doctor. Are you saying you can't do the 1 MP equivalent of doctor work? There we go, MP increased. At the end of the day, just because you're a little exhausted? No? Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to Altair. Leg Eater is actually really creepy to me. I mean, just think about the implied thing about that. And I think they're a D&D creature, I'm fairly certain. Final Fantasy borrowed a lot of enemies from D&D. Yeah. I'm not going to get into an argument about that, though. And, I mean, you'd be stepping in a swamp somewhere, and I guess they would eat your whole leg. They must have jaws powerful enough to clamp down and just bite your leg right off. Which means that they could, you know, in a way, in a fair fight like what we're doing here, bite your arm off, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so 10 years ago, Captain, or however long ago that was, Captain, spent a long time just in front of here facing regular enemies, attacking himself and leveling up. Kind of how my Let's Play channel goes, actually. Especially the attacking part, but not the leveling up part. Definitely the attacking for myself part, though. Yeah, you better escape. I kind of like killing enemies, though, because money. Money matters. We'll get more money, though. Lots more money. Okay. Let's definitely get, yeah, we can't cure. Literally can't cure. And we can't cure everybody outside battle. That's kind of a weird thing. But I'll allow it. Now she's going to charge us a lot because we're missing 19 MP. And she charges 1 gil per MP missed. I guess 1 gil per, like, 4 HP missed or something. So it actually makes more sense to cure yourself usually. Alright. Time to progress with the story. Oh, by the way, here's Gordon. My name is Gordon. I was once a Prince of Cashewan. You're still a Prince of Cashew. I'm just gonna call it Cashew. Now I'm nothing but a coward. when my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. I think we can show him the ring. Gordon, that ring, it's my brother's. He really said all those things about me? Nothing to learn, Wild Rose. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilla will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. Let's show him the ring again. Yeah, he's just as excited as the first time. He's got goldfish memory. And that's not fair to say, because apparently goldfish have more memory than that. Let's definitely get some black magic going. I like doing the whole one of us is fire, one of us is ice, one of us is thunder thing. So we'll do that. Alright, so what's the most useful... I don't know. I think we will make Furion our thunder guy, though. Righteous. And we will make Guy Blizzard. Because, you know, they offered those at Dairy Queen now. The new limited edition Guy Blizzard. And we'll teach her fire. Yes, we could teach everybody everything, but we run out of spell slots, guys. There's a lot of spells in this game. And by a lot, I mean... What, there's like 44? So at most, you can only learn 1/3 of the spells in the game. Some spells, there's only one copy in the whole world that you'll only ever get one time, ever. We'll talk about those. We'll talk about those. Just not right now. Alright, so... Oh, right, the main hall's just over here. Thank you for putting in a dash button, guys. Really, 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 really appreciate it. I might as well talk to some people. Princess Hilla fled here from Finwood sacked. She's doing a remarkable job leading the rebel army. The Prince of Cashuan is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. He must have posted cringe and then lost subscriber. We can't show him the ring. Yeah. Otherwise, we'd probably get some interesting dialogue. Not to say they don't want interesting dialogue, but hot dang, is that hard to do. We're heading to Finn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider it if I were you. It's a dangerous place to see. The city is crawling with Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There, you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice you can spare. Yeah, I got it. And they all look like you. I think that might be a thing about nepotism there, guy. Just saying. What's up, Minnie? Minwoo? Future, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. Let's show him the ring. Nothing happens. Alright, plot time. Our password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. I will remember it well. We can ask her Wild Rose, or we can show her the ring. The game doesn't make it evident that you show her the ring. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Promise. I promise we did not slay him after stealing his 3 potions. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please, the ring belongs with you. Jingle, jingle, sparkle, sparkle. No, keep it. It suits men of courage. What are you saying about Maria there, Hilda? You infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There's a magical metal known as mithril. Oh, look, red words, guys. And we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I didn't want to ask you about Wild Rose. Dang it. Okay, well, here's something I don't like. If you miss your chance to learn a term, you gotta talk to her again. And then learn it. I mean, it could just auto-learn. I wouldn't mind that so much. So, let's talk to Minwoo. I see your destiny clearly. Something, something, something. Ask him about mithril. Can you conjure us up some? No, he doesn't know what it is. That guy just gives advice. Who else can we talk to? Oh, yeah. Who else would know a lot about metals? Who works with metals all day, every day? The bookstore. No, I'm just kidding. The smith, of course. Let's ask him about mithril. If I had some mithril, I bet I could make some mighty impressive weapons and armor. Now this doesn't make sense because, spoilers, we do eventually find some mithril, but like, it's as much as we can carry back. And thus he can make all these weapons for rebels. What? What it should have been is like some sort of very legendary metal that turns other metal into that metal. Huh. I'm imagining a King Midas situation where he turns the entire earth into gold, and it's actually scaring me a lot. Alright, cool. That's Final Fantasy II in a nutshell, though, guys. I try not to spend too much time grinding, and I will try to spend not too much time grinding. It's a decent game. I got pretty far in it before I decided, you know what? I think this is as good of an experience as I'll need before I can start recording. I think I understand the whole evasion system. I'll tell you what, though. Armoria is actually not doing that great. And I'd like to grind her HP up at least a little bit before the next episode, so I'm going to go ahead and save it here, and we'll call it an ep, and I will go ahead and grind a little bit off screen, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.